Okay, so we have gold YouTube plaque, 1,000,000. We have YouTube plaque over here. We have another YouTube plaque right here, another YouTube plaque right here, another YouTube plaque right here. We have another YouTube plaque right here. We have the OG super beat up 2019 YouTube plaque right here. And people are wondering, how am I making money with social media, with automation? Let me let you know right now that social media is a social science. I do all of this with AI, and I'm going to teach you it all today. More specifically, I'm going to be telling you about the tools that I've been using to find niches. Number one. Number two, generate scripts and voiceovers. And number three, generate thumbnails and all of that stuff in between. This is the easiest method of YouTube automation, none of that outdated stuff. So let's get right into it. This is an example of the type of channels that we are talking about. Completely AI made videos, super easy to run. This channel is a little over a month old, and as you can see, it's making really good money right now. Each video is over an hour long. It's at 15,000 subscribers. The most popular video being at 318,000 views. This is really good. And all they do is talk about police dogs and military dogs with made up stories, and people are watching this and they're getting paid off of it. Right here we have another channel called Myth Explainer. This one's going over mythological creatures, mythological beings, all of this stuff, and they're doing it everything explained in minutes format. So as you see, almost every single video looks very similar. That's because this is the format that they're choosing to copy. This is a super viral working format that's been working for the past, I think, like year and a half, 2 years. Here's another example channel. This channel is almost at 100,000 subscribers. It's called HistoFund, talking about politics, economics, political economics, socioeconomics, all of that fun stuff. This is an extremely high paying niche. And the best part is we go over here to oldest, and what can we see? That this channel again is not very old at all. So you mean to tell me that these people are making YouTube accounts a month ago and now they're making well over $10,000 a month? Yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you. So the first thing everyone's going to tell you about this is find a niche, find your space on YouTube. I'm going to tell you something different, because you've probably heard this all before way too many times. Just find a niche, then go over and copy. But here's the most important thing, and here's the thing that I've learned the most from doing this for such a long time. It's not even about the niche, it's about the format. I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by format. So you see this channel, right? It's called Myth Explainer, but you can see the style of the videos are every blank explained in minutes, every blank explained in minutes, every blank explained in minutes. That is the format that they're using. Their niche, what they're actually talking about, is mythology. So if I go over to YouTube right now, every explain in minutes, right? You're going to see so many people doing the exact same thing, but in a different niche. So easily I find this one channel, 25K subscribers, they're doing everything explained, but in Roblox. Roblox, obviously a kid's game, so they're doing the exact same format. They're just doing it in Roblox. We have this super popular channel that everyone should know, Everything Professor. They talk about a little bit of everything. Every drug and its effect explained in 17 minutes. Every manipulation technique and how to combat it explained. Right here, 5 months ago, this is the exact copy. Every way to get rich in 2025 explained in 12 minutes. So we have all of these different channels right here doing the exact same format. You've seen this on YouTube. It's everywhere. So for the first time, I'm going to cross this out, and we're going to say what you need to find is a working format. Because let's give a quick example. I love to give this one, but it's with basketball, of course. Technically, basketball is its own niche, right? That is the niche. If you're making videos on basketball and your videos aren't doing good, it isn't because basketball is dying or people aren't watching it anymore. No, there's genuinely always an audience. The internet is a huge space, massive space. You can nearly do anything. But what is trendy is how this content is actually formatted. So just like we said with the Everything Explained, we have Basketball Explained, in which we have the exact same format. You understand this? Hopefully this is starting to really ignite those cogs. And a lot of YouTube coaches do not explain this, or they don't understand this. And I've been doing this ever since I was 11 years old. And I can tell you, the people that are able to make their own formats or create their own niches, really, when they're not actually, are the ones that are able to succeed far beyond anyone else. Because yes, you can look at a YouTube channel, you can copy it, you can do the same editing style, same titles, you can literally like copy it almost one to one. You can make some money doing that. You're not going to make any real money unless you are an initiator inside of the niche. I really want to emphasize this. We're going to plug this in. Find a working format, put in your niche, combine it, then you are now original. This is how you get an edge in the YouTube automation space. So I'm going to clear the board real quick, and now we're going to go over how to actually find these channels to mimic and to use as inspiration to find these formats. And that's going to bring us to the greatest tool on YouTube. I've been hyping this up for months and months and months. My business partner created it. It is TubeGen AI. This is how you're going to be able to filter out all of that trash and find a niche right here. You're going to find your niche. You're going to find your format. This is all the ideas that you need. There is no reason you should leave this video or have TubeGen and not be able to find something to start with. I'm a partner with TubeGen, so if you do want to use my discount code, it's going to be down below. But first, don't do anything. I'm going to show you why this is so good and why so many people are using it to start their channels. So TubeGen has a niche finder, all right? This is what you need. These are the default settings that I'm using, all right? So we're on the niche discovery. We're going to look for channels. So we have faceless channels, long form, English, typically over 5,000 views and made within the last 90 days. The only thing that I am looking for is channels that are blowing up recently. When I say recently, they have to be doing good within the last 2 to 3 weeks. And obviously with me setting the filter to 3 months, if we see a channel that's been dead for the first 2 months, but then in the last week, they start pushing, that's what we want to do. That's what you want to do, and that's what you want to look at. So honestly, when I look at TubeGen, you're going to see a lot of channels that you probably won't be interested in. So all of this, like really colorful stuff, I'm not usually into that. Like this, for example, is a channel I found. This is super baby stuff on, I think this is Roblox. Is nothing I'm interested in, so I just keep going and I just keep scrolling. So I'm scrolling now. This isn't anything. This isn't anything. JRE collection. I think I've seen this one before. So I'll take a look. Let's look at this channel. Is this something I can work with? Past 4 days, 8.1K. Views are okay. Okay, views are here. I always go to the most popular videos and I see what videos perform the best. So this channel is little over a month old, which is awesome, which means it has recent success. And I think the only thing that they're doing is just stringing together Joe Rogan clips. So just clicked on their biggest video. Let's see what this is. All right, so I'm watching through this video now. It is just clips of Joe Rogan speaking with AI images over it. That's all it is. This is the entire podcast right here. And the only thing that they're doing is just putting images over it to make it their own, essentially. And as you can see, just like I said, all of these images are AI. So he's taking Joe Rogan's content and he's just putting AI images over it. That's it. And he's packaging it in his own way. So 15 religious conspiracy theories that shock Joe Rogan. And the best thing about these videos are really the thumbnail. So this information is already public. Joe Rogan's already published his podcast. The only thing that he's doing is he's packaging it in a way that would do good for YouTube's viral format, obviously. So this is a good YouTube channel. I can completely go into this. So the average person would go into this and they would be like, okay, well, I want to do this niche. They're going to start doing the same videos. They see his format is 15 religious conspiracy theories, 10 craziest, 10 true creepy, 10 craziest conspiracy theories, 10 scariest. The consistency is we see Joe Rogan's face in the middle. He looks crazy. 2 images on the side. And in the titles, we can definitely see it says Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan. And it starts off with numericals. So that's really good. Starting off with numericals is starting off with 15, 10, 9 best things, all of that stuff. So if you wanted to do this, go on Joe Rogan's account, look at some of the things that he's done and just package it in the way like this, which sounds a lot easier than what it actually is. Just kidding. It really is that easy. But if you are an innovator, here's what you would do. Like I said, this is the format. This channel is now the format of something that's working. What if you took this exact same concept and just flipped it? We're going to plug and play something else. Instead of Joe Rogan, let's think of a really popular podcaster on the top of my head, Theo Vaughn. Everyone's doing Joe Rogan. No one's doing Theo Vaughn. You take the topics that he discussed and guess what? You put it in the same format and now you have a viral channel. That is a viral channel that I'm giving you. That's the idea that you could do right now that would work. This is exactly how I teach my one-on-one students. I tell them, hey, listen, we need to go into this. We need to find something and create something. Of course, this video isn't over, but I will be announcing that finally I am opening my coaching program again. I finally have room. So if you need more help, you need more hands-on experience, any of that stuff, you know I got you. Link down in the description if you're interested in that, but don't do anything yet. Watch this video all the way through and see if this is right for you and just see like all of the magic and sauce first. But yes, the link will be down in the description. Let's get back to finding some more niches. So yes, that's just one channel that I found on TubeGen, and I like to really talk through when I'm finding these channels just to kind of give you an idea. And I don't think idea is the right word, just kind of give you, you know, how my brain is kind of viewing this content, how you can adapt the same thing. So I'm looking at TubeGen. Let's see this channel right here. This is Minecraft. So this guy started not too long ago. He's posting, what is he posting? Depressive content, it seems like, with Minecraft in the background. Yeah, I don't think I can recommend this, but it does pay. Okay, let's take a look. Let's find another one. We have entire history of blank explaining, entire history perspective. Okay, so what is he doing? Entire history of internet celebrities, it seems like. So this is another one doing the whole explain in minutes stuff. I actually really like this account. This is not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. I could definitely remake some of these videos for sure. All right, we have another channel. This is called Dabby. Now take a look at this. This channel is 3 months old. This is a complete mess. This channel has 10 videos and their last video only has 515 views. Why am I recommending this? That's because I found a format. Let's go to most popular. What do we see? Their 2 biggest videos are doing super well. Every essential mineral explained in 8 minutes, no BS. Every vitamin explained in 5 minutes, no BS. Look at these 2 videos and look at everything else. No other video is like this. All of this is random. They're talking about the science behind getting girls. They're talking about every smartphone myth. But then they find a format that's working like this. You need to duplicate this. People fail because they try different things. No, if something's working, duplicate it. Replicate. You don't even need to innovate. There's no thinking. If this worked, keep doing it. Like I've said, I've gone behind the scenes. I've looked at other coaching programs. Someone literally said, don't go into this channel. It's too inconsistent. Or don't go into the niche of talking about vitamins or anything. It's too inconsistent. No, the format, the niche is not inconsistent. Content is inconsistent. These 2 videos literally look the same. They're the ones that did the best. And so if someone went into this, again, that's gold. So now can you guys see the beauty of TubeGen? It's just going over, looking at YouTube channels, and it's just pretty much the great filter on how you can find something that is good, something that's working. So I just found this channel again on TubeGen. So this one is 2 months, it's a little old. Every video almost looks exactly the same. So we have our format here very clearly. Every title begins with over 60, eat chia seeds, eat beets, over 60, over 60, over 60. So this channel is talking about health. Okay, got it. Super easy. This will pay well. And it says over 60 because the RPM is going to be higher. That's awesome. So that is pretty much TubeGen. I have been recording now for, let's see how long. I've been recording for 27 minutes. I think I found like 4 or 5 channels that would work that you could get into right now that would do good. So if you have TubeGen, you could just scroll through here and then find something that will work. Let's go over here. Let's click on this other one I found while I was talking. Let's take a look. They have 6 videos up. Started a month ago. Their first video hit 1.2 million views, but they're uploading inconsistently. This is also clickbait, and these 2 videos are not good at all. So yes, go ahead. We now know how to find our format. So whatever you find, great. Now we have to talk about actually making and producing the videos. And we're going to be making them obviously with AI. So there's 2 ways to do this. There's a manual way and there's an automatic way. And I'm going to use this channel as the example. All right, so let's go over to this account. Let's go. All right, so we're over at the Seal Dog Legends account yet again. Let's take a look at the description. Okay, everything looks good here, but let's just go through the video and we can see that all of this is nothing but just AI pictures with an AI story in the background. So now, how do we get this story to actually make a video like this? I'll show you the manual way. I use Claude AI at first. I would copy the link of the video. I would put it into a YouTube transcript generator, which you can look up anyone on Google. I would copy the video, extract transcript, and what it would do was it would give me a complete transcript of the video. So I would give this to AI and be like, hey, make me a script just like this in this exact same style. And pretty much you're going to be manually prompting your own script. And you would also need to come up with the video ideas yourself. So for a video idea, I would take the top 5 biggest videos, simply go into ChatGPT and say, hey, these are the top 5 videos on this channel. Make me 20 more video ideas, and I'll just pick a random one. So I get the video ideas from ChatGPT. I would generate on Claude exactly how the script would be made, and it would make a script for me. And then the images throughout the video, I would also make with ChatGPT. So I would go in the middle of the script, for example, and be like, make an elderly lady on the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes a lot of time. It really does take a lot. That's why I'm going to show you what I do now and what a lot of these channels do now. This channel is made with TubeGen. The same thing I talked about earlier, TubeGen makes it. TubeGen does more than just niche finds, and let me show you exactly what it does. Follow me right now, step by step, because this is pure game, pure sauce. This is the most valuable thing that I've said this entire video. So instead of doing it the manual way, we're going to go to TubeGen and we're going to press style. Now we're going to press create new style. We're going to name this dog, or I don't know, let's make it spicy, dog channel. Let's make the script, for example, 2,900 words, just, I don't know, anything. And now let's add a reference video. So now the reference video that we're going to use is the most popular videos on the channel. So we're going to use this as a reference video, press enter. Now let's go back over here. We're going to click share, copy, We're going to put this as our second reference video. Share. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to use their newest video. Share, copy, add reference. Boom. Okay, great. We have our reference videos in. Let's go over here and pick a voice. All of these voices are imported through ElevenLabs. So remember, we got the script and we got the title manually, right? We didn't even talk about the voiceovers. For voiceovers, you have to find a text-to-speech. This has the text-to-speech built in, and now you get to pick whatever voice you want. All right, I just found the voice that I like. So now I have the name, the word count, English, of course, the voice being Donovan, and now I have the reference video. So we're going to create a style. So while it's creating a style, it's going to be extracting all of the transcripts from all of those videos, the same thing that we're doing in Claude, and now it's going to make a reference on how to write those scripts. So this is exactly how you're going to get the same scripts as your competitor. This is how you get scripts that are hours long. Okay, now we have the style completely created. Now we're going to go over to tools. We're going to say generate title by channel URL. We're going to copy in the channel that we want to obviously get our video ideas from. Instead of doing that old ChatGPT way, we can just press submit and look what it does. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now it comes up with all of these video titles based off of the niche. Look at this. Look at this. We're thinking ahead of the game. This is how this channel was made. This channel that's making so much money is made with TubeGen, the software that you're using right here. All of these video ideas. Let's just pick any of them. Let's do Navy SEAL finds tied officer in shipping container. Boom. It's going to automatically put the title right here. And now all we have to do is press generate. We're going to press generate. Remember that whole script thing that we were doing with Claude? Just give it a couple seconds so you're going to be amazed. And here we go. The script right now is being generated with AI right before our very eyes. I know I showed you a bunch of different niches and formats and stuff like that, but these are the ones that you really want to find because they're just so easy to run and they take very little maintenance. And no matter what niche that you're going into, you're definitely going to need to have some AI scripts, or you're going to need some AI voiceover, and you get all of that built in with TubeGen. And I will say, I hate that this video may come across as like this huge like TubeGen, oh, use my code down below, but this is actually what people are using. Obviously, you guys know this is one of my top students channels right here. This has made $9,000 this month. Every single video is, guess what, just AI and TubeGen. And we all remember this channel was doing crazy. I think it made like $2,000 within its first day of monetized or something like that. Let's go over here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. All of this with TubeGen. $162,000. Not too long ago, Anthony, $16,000. Last payment, $12,000 with TubeGen. At EV, $54K. Spencer, $14,000. My boy Liam buying an apartment. All of these wins, all of this money being made with this software. I'm not just shilling it. It's like actually just really good. So yeah, that's enough yapping. The script is now done. I always make sure to go over it and just check it to see if there's any errors or anything like that. It looks all good. Let's generate that voiceover. All right, we have the script. I have the voiceover. I have the title. Everything's good. Now let's make those images. Remember all of these images that they used in the video? All of these, guess what? I have all of them here. We go to the generate images button, and now we can go over to whatever quality we want. I'll just do better. How many images do you want it to generate? Let's do just 12 as an example. And we can choose to animate them at the very beginning. So you see how this is animated at the beginning? We can do that same thing. So I personally love the realistic style. We're just going to press generate prompt. And if we need to, we can add additional context on what we want certain images to be. And all of the images will correlate with the script. So we'll take a chunk of the script and make an image for it. That's the same thing that they're doing here. So all of it will match with the scene. And once you have all of your assets, you just need to stitch everything together, which is the easy part. You can pay an editor very little money to do this. I get away with $10 a video just to add these cute little transitions, which obviously you can do if you want. I actually have CapCut that I use for all of the captions that you see at the bottom. But yeah, that's the secret sauce. That's the secret magic, at least for these type of channels that make good money. And if you needed any editors or things like that, I have a network of them. I have so many of them that are ready that all charge, you know, they're different prices, but they're typically overseas. You get someone in India to do work for you, it's a lot cheaper. For another channel like this, we could look at this and you're like, okay, well, obviously, you know, these aren't just very simple, cheap little AI images. This is actually like real editing, especially at the beginning. I know a lot of people use Fiverr for their video editing and stuff, which you can see here. I'm not a Fiverr lover. I go to Discord servers like Creative Paradise. I scroll down to better job submission. I would press list your jobs here. It's going to open you a ticket and then describe what I want. And right here, I'd make a detailed description of I want XYZ. I'll send them an example. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. And I can find an editor that way. Or I can go to this other server called Creative Hub. I can scroll down to jobs, job offers, all that stuff. Create a request, video editing. I'd make a title and then the same thing. I would just list out, this is what I'm looking for, XYZ. Here's an example. And then we just put our budget down here. So if I'm only willing to pay $30 a video, boom, 30. And the best best part is when you put in a Discord server, all of them are going to message you. As you can see, you can get editing, graphic design, motion, photography, script writing if you need. You put in the ticket, they all get pinged, and they're like, hey, we're looking for work. They're going to come and they're going to message you. So no matter any YouTube channel that you find, if you can use AI to provide a script and a voiceover, there's nothing that you can't do. You give that to an editor, and then guess what? Your video's made. So what's the next course of action? Obviously, you watch this video, you're super interested. Go back, rewatch this video if you need to. Go to TubeGen. Go find your niche. Go find that format. You can pick any format. There's so many obviously that you saw that we can scroll and we can pick from. Create your style, so obviously you can get the video ideas, you can get the script and all of that stuff done for you. If you want to generate images, you can generate them here, or if you just need to download this and download this so you can give it to the editor, there you go. I give you more backend on what I do. So this is a Discord server. This was a senior health channel, so I put the video idea in here, right? Remember that channel, over 60 for vegetables you must eat and 4 you must never touch? That may or may not be my channel. I put the script in here, I put the voiceover in here, both generated the AI, then the editor gives me back the video. Simple. And as you can see, I did the same thing with all of these other videos. So startup will take longer than anything, but that is a full guide on how I do all of it. You want to know how I got the plaques, the cars, the penthouse, all that stuff? This is the method.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMM and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says you from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here, and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.